Hello everyone, today I will be sharing a long division or standard algorithm problem to use as an example for helping your child with their homework and or classwork. We're looking at a divisor of 1 digit and dividends up to 4 digits in the 4th grade. The dividend we will begin with is 2,292 divided by a divisor of 4. Your student must have an excellent grasp on their multiplication facts in order to solve a long division problem. We look at the divisor first, and then we take a peek into the dividend. As we can see, 4 cannot fit into 2. There's no way to pull a group of 4 out of 2. So we tell the students to keep looking. What about 22? Is it possible to pull groups of 4 out of 22? Yes. On the side, we make a list, and a list of facts is what we end up having. We start with something like 4 times 1. How many groups of 4 can we get out of 22 is what we're trying to find. 4 times 1 is 4, and we can see that that is not quite large enough. So we try something familiar like 4 times 5. That gives us a product of 20. And that will work for us. But we encourage the students to keep going to make sure we cannot get closer than 20 to 22. So we try 4 times 6. We get 24 as a product. The students can then see on their list that 4 times 1 equals 4 is too small, and 4 times 6 equals 24 is slightly too large. So we're going to choose 4 times 5 is 20. Make sure that your student is not placing the 5 above the first 2. They may put a placeholder of 0 there if it helps them stay on track. The 5 needs to go above the second 2 because it's going into 22 and not 2. We follow the steps we see here. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. An acronym you can teach your child is does McDonald's sell burgers? Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down. As they get a rhythm for the pattern, it helps them to not get lost when they're working out long division problems. So we've divided. We figured out that there are 5 groups of 4 in 22. We multiply. 5 times 4 is 20. We subtract, and we get 2. Take a look at our next step. We bring down the next digit, which is 9. We then have to go back to our list. 29 is the number we're trying to see how many groups of 4 we can find. So we try a little bit higher. 4 times 7 is 28. 4 times 8 is going to be 32. So we have surpassed 29, so we won't be using that fact, but 4 times 7 is 28. It's going to work out nicely for us. We place the factor of 7 above the 9, divide, multiply. 7 times 4 is 28, subtract, and bring down the 2. We're following our steps. We then start over. The problem becomes 12 divided by 4. How many groups of 4 are in 12? Now, if a student needs to, they may jot down, well, 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3, that's 12. That's exactly what we want to use. We place the 3 above the 2. We multiply. 3 times 4 is 12. We subtract, and we get 0. There's nothing else to bring down. If this number is 0 or less than 4, then we know we do not have a remainder. The quotient for 2,292 divided by 4 is 573. Be sure to check your work. 573 times 4, the inverse operation should give us a product that matches the dividend of 2,292. 3 times 4 is 12. Regroup the 1. 4 times 7 is 28 plus 1 is 29. Regroup the 2, and 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 gives us 2,292.